Hello, Pine Grove Church family. Unfortunately, because of the weather, we are having some trouble with our internet here, but we still had some information we wanted to pass along to you. Brian and I sat down with the head of the e-board as well as your head deacon, and we talked about when we can open church back up. So Brian's going to share those details with you.
Thank you, Mike. I'm Pastor Brian, to those of you who may not know. We are in a situation now where we've been praying that we could get things started going again. We had our meeting today. Megan was there as well to talk about the children. We had Mike talk about the youth and what we could do there. And again, just like Mike said, the chairman for the e-board and the head deacon. So what we've come up with is we're shooting for May 17th to have church service. Now, our idea around this is we're going to have proper precautions. We're going to have face masks at the door if you want to wear one. It's not required. If you have a cold or something that you're afraid to spread, it may be recommended that you wear it. The other thing that we'll have plenty of hand sanitizer. We won't necessarily be shaking hands or hugging. It might be frowned upon. So take those proper precautions. But also, the day before, we're going to completely disinfect the area. We're going to heat up the building as much as we can to try to kill any virus that might be here before that. So we're taking all of those precautions, and we're not going to restrict where you sit in the sanctuary, but we are asking if you come in, just spread out. But if we have a packed house, I'm going to be praising God, and I think God will bless us. And I'll even say a special prayer that no one gets infected because we will be blessed to do that. So put on your calendar May 17th, starting at 10 o'clock. So it's something we're going to do a little bit differently. Kind of what we've been doing with the video. We'll start at 10 o'clock. We'll end at 11. That will be the only thing we do here, but we will still do a live stream. So that's not going to change. So those of you who don't want to come out can still watch the service online on Facebook Live, and it'll be recorded and put on our website and on YouTube later as well. Sunday school will still have the same venue that it has been. Coach Lathy and Mike will come in probably Saturday, pre-film it, and then we'll play it after the church service is over with. If you would like to stay in the church and watch it, we can set something up and talk to John about that, and he can live stream it, or not live stream it, but play it. So he just gave me a thumbs up. He said he can do that. He handed that for you guys. So we'll have that, or you can go home, and then you can watch it there. Wednesday night will still be this, okay? Until we get further along throughout the month. We'll make changes as we go. We're going to play this by ear. I don't want to, freak people out or nothing like that. I don't want to make you feel like you're not included or anything. But May 17th, if you want to come out and worship with us, you're more than welcome to come in, have a seat in the sanctuary, and worship with us again. So we'll see what we can do as far as music goes. We will be reaching out to anybody that wants to participate as far as instruments and what have you. So we'll see what we can do. We'll do what we can with what we can,
right,
or what we have.
Yeah, we're just going to allow people to make the decisions that's best for themselves. So if you don't feel safe coming out, if you have an underlying health condition, please feel free to stay at home and join us online. We're more than happy to have you worship with us in that way.
Yeah.
If you're just not comfortable, if you have a family member who might be sick or whatever, just do whatever you think is best. If you don't feel comfortable coming out, then don't come out. If you are comfortable coming out, then come worship with us. Either way, you can find it online. You can even watch it live and then go home and watch it later and see what you missed.
I agree. So we're going to see what we can do. We just want to start getting things back on track, and May 17th seems like a good date. Other churches as well are going to be doing the same thing. We had a meeting today with Mark McCloy, the area minister, with other pastors as well. They've all talked about it. They seem like they're all trying to focus on May 17th also. So let's just get things back to normal the best we can. Still take the proper precautions. But guys, we have been blessed during this. We've learned lessons. Don't forget those. But let's get back together as soon as we can. But again, safely, and still taking into consideration that some of us still might get a virus or get sick. But we still need to move forward and do what God wants us to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for the future plans beyond the 17th, we're going to continue to work on that as far as the last of the springtime plans, as well as summer plans, what we're able to do camp-wise and VBS-wise and stuff like that. We're going to continue to meet and watch what's going on in our area and make those calls as we get the proper information. So we don't have all that information for you now. It's going to be one of those processes where we're just kind of in wait-and-see mode, but we'll pass that along to you just as soon as we can.
Yes. Outside of May 17th being the day that we kick off our regular service morning, 10 to 11. Everything else outside of that is tentative.
Right.
Do what we can when we can, and we'll simply move forward with what we got. So we'll go over the calendar with these things coming up, and we'll still schedule our certain events. We'll do what we can as far as bigger crowds if we're able to. If we're able to do some type of Easter service, we'll plan that ahead of time too. So we'll keep you all posted. Videos like this, and as well as Facebook posting, any emails we can send out, whatever we can do. I'll call, whatever.
Yep.
So just stay involved, stay up to date, stay connected, and we'll see what we can do as the months come up.
Yep.
As it gets warmer, this virus is going down anyway, right? So just remember that we're still a church, we're still connected, and we're still praying for people. So, hey, that's another point. Before we close with this video, please be in prayer for those that are being infected with family members, outside of our area. People going to the hospital with other issues. Be in prayer for those. I can't share the names, but there are people that have been going into the hospital. People have been passing away. We're still, being a church, be praying for them. I think it was something, what was it? Oh, it was Charles Spurgeon. I'll leave you with this quote. Do you have anything else?
No, I'm good.
Let me leave you guys with this quote. John, we need to have anything else? Good? All right. Here's a quote. What's more important, prayer or Bible study?
How can you separate? I don't know. That's a trick.
Charles Spurgeon say, what's more important, inhaling or exhaling? So,
I like it.
Yeah, they're synonymous. You got to have them at some point, somewhere in there. You're going to pass out. So just remember that. Please stay connected to your own Bible study, Bible time. Be connected with people as well. You can still do edification where you're at. We're doing it right now as lifting you guys up. We're excited what the future holds. Things change. We adapt and overcome is what we got to do. So you will survive. We will survive. We'll move forward, and whatever God has planned for us, we're ready. Okay? So we love you guys. We'll see you Sunday morning, if not before, with a special announcement. God bless.
Have a good night.